here today with Brendan Roberts, CMO of Nine Spokes. Brendan, thanks for your time.
No problem, nice to meet you.
Brendan, can you explain a little bit about the Nine Spokes business?
Sure, yeah. So we've been around since 2012. Born in New Zealand, the business, but we've had global aspirations from day one. So our first go-to-market, our first channel partner was actually in Australia, and we've started to sign up channel partners in the UK, New Zealand and Australia. So we've had global aspirations from day one. We also have not only a channel go-to-market strategy, but a direct brand strategy as well. And we'll be launching that in the next couple of months as well. So you'll find that Nine Spokes as a brand will start to make its way to the surface in the market, but also some of our channels, our key channels, will be announcing the Nine Spokes partnerships in the next few months as well. So we've done quite a lot since 2012, but a lot of that's been below the radar. Have also managed to attract a really good board, an international board, some US-based people and some UK-based people, as well as the two main co-founders out of New Zealand. So yeah, so far so good.
With any company of your nature, it's important to get the right board and management in place. Can you talk to the strength of the board and executive that's been assembled?
Yeah, good question. So we've managed to attract a really good board from day one. One of the things we've been wanting to do is consider IPOing. So we knew that to do that we needed to get a strong board in place. We went to the UK and managed to attract and sign up someone to the calibre of Paul Reynolds, who's the ex-CEO of Telecom New Zealand, also the ex-CEO of BT Wholesale in the UK. A gentleman by the name of Thomas Power, who's a social media guru, sits on a bunch of boards in the UK as well. And then Wendy Webb, who's US-based, understands the investor market there really well, ex-Disney and ex-Ticketmaster. So managed to assemble a really good board, international, with lots of experience. And then also we've got the two main co-founders, Mark Estel and Adrian Grant, on the board as well.
So in terms of your direct product, how does that work and what are the benefits of it?
Yeah, so our proposition for the small to medium customers is if you come to Nine Spokes directly, you'll get a dashboard for your small to medium business. And that dashboard shows you what are the key metrics to be successful in your industry. And the data that powers those metrics is sourced from the various applications that you use to run your business with. So really you come to Nine Spokes, you get your free dashboard, you go into our app store and you just connect up the various apps that you're using to run your business. They automatically populate your dashboard. You get single sign-on into all of your apps. We're supported by the apps. You get a single bill at the end of the month for the apps that support that as well. So really nice tight proposition for small to medium business customers. And for the first time they can get to see in one place how their business is performing in real time. Not just the financial metrics, but all the non-financial metrics as well. And then they can also take that dashboard and collaborate and share it with their business advisor, with their accountant, who gets to see the same metrics and start to move that business into growth mode and help them look at the key leading indicators, not just the lagging indicators.
And the enterprise opportunity is significant as well?
Correct. So we've taken that same proposition, that same framework, we can take it to a large channel partner like a bank or an advisory firm. They can brand it their own and take that to market as their own to their own small to medium customer base. But what we look for is someone, a channel partner, that can add value to the mix. There's no point in just replicating the Nine Spokes direct proposition. We want them to add their own value, their own metrics on the dashboard, their own products in the app store, and a service wrap around it so that their customers get what Nine Spokes offers, but even more. And so that's why it's resonating really strongly with the likes of banks and advisory firms.
So the channel partner relationship is obviously extremely important. How much success have you had to date in securing channel partners?
Well, that's really been what our focus has been for the last couple of years, and we've been working on advisory firms with the likes of Deloitte, who are live in the market at the moment in Australia using the product Deloitte Private Connect. But we've been also talking to a few banks around the world, and so that's what we've been focusing on, is getting those channels lined up. And so we have a few of those ready to go, and over the next couple of months we'll start to be able to announce the fruits of that work.
And in terms of your capital strategy around joining a stock exchange, whether it be here in Australia or in New Zealand,
yes.
What's your rationale behind it, and what do you see as the appeal to joining one of those exchanges?
Yeah, I think the main thing is, and we're looking at potentially IPOing in the near future on the ASX, and a lot of that is about access to capital. We knew we wanted to do it at some point. It's just when is the time right, and it looks like the market is right now, and we've got lots of opportunity, and what we need is access to capital to execute on those opportunities. So our problem is not necessarily where we're going to go to and how do we get opportunity. It's actually just the execution of it, which is a great problem, but for that we do need to get access to cash, and that's the idea behind exploring the IPO right now.
And in terms of the size of your market, how big is it?
Well, it's significant, and as I said, we are focusing on the global market, and it's a SME focus, but we'll pick it off one country at a time. The platform itself is completely built to scale, and it's repeatable all the way through. And we're talking around the target market of around 66 million SME customers in the Western world. That's a Gartner number, and those are the customers that we're particularly focusing on. And as I said, we'll focus on certain geographies as we grow out, and we'll focus on the industries within those geographies, so the verticals, because the proposition really resonates strongly when we go into those vertical spaces.
And in terms of milestones that investors or the wider market should look at over the coming months, what are they?
So I think for us the key thing is we have early on it's a channel strategy. Until our brand is recognised in the market, it's not at the moment. We haven't launched it yet, but when it is, we'll talk about customer numbers and things if that's what we need to do. But right now, in the next few months, it's about who are our key channel partners, and those channel partners, do they have access to the SME base? Because that's really what we need to do over the next few months, is get those channels into place and get access to their customers.
Brendan, thanks for your time.
No problem, thank you.